You keep attracting the wrong spiritual battles because you don't know how to recognize a distraction dressed as a mission. Just because it feels urgent doesn't mean it's from God. The enemy is strategic, not random. He sends tailor-made battles to drain your strength, not test your faith. You weren't called to fight everything that moves. David didn't fight every Philistine. He picked Goliath because the fight was prophetic, not personal. Many of the battles you keep stepping into are rooted in pride, not purpose. You want to prove you're strong, holy, or anointed, but spiritual warfare isn't about ego, it's about alignment. You've confused emotional triggers with divine assignments, so now every offense becomes a battlefield. Every disagreement feels demonic, and every delay becomes a crisis, when in reality, you're just out of position. 2. Timothy 2:4 says no soldier entangles himself in civilian affairs, yet you keep entertaining petty warfare, distracted by things God never asked you to fix. Some of these battles you're fighting were never meant for you. They were meant to pass over you, but your curiosity, people-pleasing, or fear of looking weak pulled you into something that wasn't your cross to carry. You're spiritually exhausted because you've traded discernment for adrenaline. You chase spiritual highs, but ignore the secret place where clarity is born. That's why the warfare feels constant. It's not that God isn't protecting you, it's that you keep inviting the wrong enemies to your table. And here's the deeper issue. Some of these battles feel familiar because they come from unhealed wounds you refuse to surrender. Your trauma has become a gate for enemy access, and as long as you nurse that pain instead of laying it on the altar, you'll keep attracting warfare designed to exploit it. You say you're under attack, but truthfully, you're under assignment, and you're letting counterfeit chaos steal your attention from divine instruction. Remember when Jesus rebuked Peter in Matthew 16:23? "Get behind me, Satan." Not because Peter was evil, but because he spoke out of human logic, not heavenly vision. That's you, listening to the wrong voices, reacting to the wrong problems, and wondering why peace keeps slipping through your fingers. You need to stop praying for deliverance from what you secretly desire. Some of the warfare isn't demonic, it's disciplinary. God is allowing certain battles to reveal where your faith is performative but not planted. Every storm isn't an attack. Jonah's storm wasn't from the devil, it was from disobedience. You're asking God to silence the storm, but God is waiting for you to change direction. The spiritual battles that don't align with your assignment will always leave you drained, bitter, and confused, because they require strength God never intended to give you. You were never meant to fight every battle, just the ones that build you. So here's the challenge. Stop glorifying spiritual warfare and start walking in spiritual wisdom. Fast, not for power, but for clarity. Pray, not just to be heard, but to hear. And if you're serious about winning the right battles, start by asking God to expose the ones He never sent.